Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna appreciate it.
And we are live here at Rainbow Push. We've been celebrating the 81st birthday of Reverend Jesse L. Jackson Sr. And we also are having a fantastic conversation with Mama Joy. And you are listening to the Female Solution. And you are about to hear a wonderful story that should excite you and motivate you to organize your community. We're on the Neighborship of Joy with Mama Joy and talking about the project of organizing our communities and growing our own food. And this is something that we can all do. So we're going to be back with Mama Joy and our special guest giving us some tips, some more tips on how we can build that community. That is what is going to make the difference. And so we want you to stick and stay with us. Call in 515-605-9325 to the Female Solution Global Radio TV show. And we will take your call in just one moment.
Have you ever dreamed of going to exotic places, meeting fascinating people, enjoying uplifting music, and spending nights in a luxurious hotel? Do you look forward to a relaxing vacation where you can walk along the beach or sit in a quiet park and enjoy the sunset or sunrise? Whether you're flying around the world or driving across the country, we will share travel tips that will help you stay safe while you enjoy the journey. Join me every third Saturday of the month, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and move around with Deborah here on the Female Solution Show. Call in and comment 515-605-9325 and press 1 to speak. Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed into the swing of things? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on higher learning with Delta Speed for your Monday morning mindfulness session on Blog Talk Radio, the Female Solution, Monday, 7:30 until 9 a.m. Be sure and send your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, visit DeltaSpeaks.com and send us your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress release coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moment tip of the day. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to your next session of mindfulness on higher learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day. And thanks for listening. Hey, it's time to take charge of your health. I'm Bianca, your holistic life coach, and every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I'm here on the Female Solution to empower you to make choices that will assist your evolution to a an opportunity to transform the whole global society in the next 50 years. 50 years from now, the earth is being populated by a new generation of adults, many of whom are yet unborn. Our mission is to nurture them in childhood with love, guidance, and protection, and to raise them in healthy, happy families. If we impart values of compassion, generosity, and respect for fellow human beings in the next generation of children, they will create a world where people can live together in peace. This is our goal. Be a part of the transformation. Get your copy of the book, The Female Solution. Go to www.naimalatif.com. That's www.naimalatif.com. Crime in Chicago continues to increase. Communities and politicians must come together to make a change. No one person can solve these problems by themselves, but I believe together we can make progress. Let's provide jobs, creating economic growth, and invest in our 77 communities. Let's rebuild and restore Chicago. Vote for me for mayor of Chicago. I'm Dr. Willis, and I wrote this resolution. And more Bible, they will support mayor.
All right. We are back. Yes.
Welcome back. Well, we've had quite a conversation. Are you still over at
Yes. Well, I'm still matter of fact, we're broadcasting live here from in front of the national headquarters of the Rainbow Push Coalition. And this has been a wonderful day in realizing the meaning for all of this, and that is for us to rebuild our communities. And when we do that, all our problems will be solved. The crime problem that Dr. Nichols talks about, and the issues that we have with our youth, we can just build a community like you've been saying. We can do that. And we can get to know our neighbors. So we've got to.
We don't have to reach very far. That's just the thing
That's
that
right.
one doesn't understand. You don't have to go too far. You just need to just go next
All
door
right.
to your neighbor. You start with your neighbor.
Start with your neighbor.
And I'm trying to think with it. I'm trying to think of to just build a wall to meet your neighbor. You know, and how you can protect yourself. One keep the other and conversations. And that's one of the things that we've done. And also Pearl initiated with others in her organization to institute a cleanup day every Saturday between 10 and 11 o'clock, and just get out and clean and talk with your neighbors. That is a powerful thing.
That's
Pearl,
a
can you,
powerful thing.
Our guest today is Pearl Ramsey from the Neighborship Community. It's two words, C-O-M-E,
Community.
Unity, U-N-I-T-Y.
Yes.
Unity. That to me is an invitation. Come on, let's unite in our neighborhood, because that's where the power is.
Right. And thank you so much. Yes.
Information to us about the power of seed and sowing and everything that is in us we already need. And to me, Pearl, it's like our greatest competition is just a seed.
Yes.
A seed.
Amazing.
Like a kernel of corn is our competition. Can we be as obedient as a tiny seed?
Right, right. We've got a caller on the line. Was it 773-577? I believe we got Deborah. We got a caller on the line. Yes. Oh no, I'm sorry. 504-357. My fault. Oh wait. No, that's our guest. I just got my eyes checked the other day, and I need to have glasses, but I'm too vain to put them on. So yes, 53773 577. Open your mic. Yes, that's you. Yeah, I'm sitting out here in the bright sun and can't half see my stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a joy to be here and to hear your speakers. There are so many thoughts that have been going through my mind as I sit here and cleaning my greens that I got from the garden.
Hey.
Not my garden, somebody else's garden. I look at and sit and watch the growth of the garden, the trees and the fruit. But I am so inspired from the conversation that has been had with Miss Eunice Pearl and the wisdom that you are spewing. And I certainly hope that the nurturers who will hear this conversation will understand what they have. When you started talking about the positivity that your mother instilled in you. And I just thought about the multiplication of how that infused you and how you're now infusing others to think and to react. And I hope that anybody who hears that will recognize that their responsibility or what their actions are will duplicate what their output is in the future. You learn. You weren't always perfect and you're still learning. And with all of them, I just like, yes, ding, ding, ding on all of those topics. And not wanting to have the responsibility of being a nurturer necessarily, but knowing that that's what we are. We're something. And we are developing along the way until we are no longer here. And then even when some folks go in the ground, now whatever method they get in the ground, whether it be dried up ash or however, that's like compost. So it's eating soil even more. So what we say will spew out in its energy. So I want to thank you for feeding my soul and to and feeding all those who are going to hear this conversation. So, and also I wanted to go. I'm a part of the block club. We've been on our block. My family has been on our block for over 40 years.
Wow.
And the block club kind of went by the wayside. We don't gravitate like we used to because it got hard. It got a lot of work. And the older people who were on the block, they passed on, and the family did not keep that up. But I know that even with communication, it is necessary. So we still have somewhat of a phone going that when something goes on, we're making a call. Even though we don't get out and talk as we should, we're making a call. And I remember being in an apartment building in my years. We had that block club mentality in that apartment building because if something happens to your apartment in there, that's my apartment. So you have to have that communication, and it's not like you're being nosy and trying to be in anybody's business. You're just trying to take care of your family and your surroundings. And also, I shared last year that not only the block has to have some kind of function, but you got the neighbors to your rear on the other side of your alley. For most of us who have alleys in the city of Chicago, or if you don't have an alley, your yard is butting up against minute of the border.
Yeah, I got your name up on the screen on the screen on StreamYard on our Facebook and YouTube
your
page.
Name, where you were calling from. Right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You're so welcome. Thank you. I'm in Victory Heights.
Oh, Victory Heights. Wow.
Oh, yes.
Yes. But I think a lot of people have been really inspired by this show because it shows what we can do when we just decide to do it. And I think we make things too complicated, thinking we got to get somebody's approval or, somebody has to pass a law. We waste a lot of time trying to get politicians to do things we could just go ahead and do. And Ms. Pearl, I'm so grateful that you are demonstrating that all you need is a made up mind and you can make things happen. We don't need any we don't need an act of Congress to just go and meet your neighbor, go and plant a seed, go and talk to some children. We don't need anybody to do something in order for us to change this situation. That's the biggest message that I've gotten out of what's been said today. Everything we need is already in our hands. So, Ms. Pearl, what would you say to people who are kind of stuck on being angry at people who discriminate or people who won't share their money, resources, and saying, well, these people, if they would just do this, then we could do that. What would you say to them so they can get stuck out of that rut and thinking that someone else has to do something before they can just start?
Okay, and again, I want to say thank you again for the platform in this space. What I would, in terms of what you addressed.
Oh, and if you can turn the volume up on your voice a little bit. I'm outside and we got traffic. I want to make sure people
can.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yes.
Can you hear me better?
Yes, that's much better.
In terms of what you're saying, one of the words that come to mind is remediation. Right, remediation. And sunflowers are one of the greatest remediators of soil. In areas, particularly Black American people we've lived in environmental toxic waste dumps that were intentional in the ways that they have dumped toxins that have affected our health, asthma, and bronchial issues. But sunflowers have a natural, innate ability to extract toxins from the soil and then pull them out of the soil to replenish it. Mushrooms are great at that. They're great at pulling things out of the soil. And in terms of our anger, anybody that knows me, that I'm very clear about the agitation that I often feel from the ideology of a white prioritized system. So I'm very vocal about it. But I've learned how to be an alchemist or a sunflower, meaning that I don't negate or I'm not living in oblivion about what is taking place and how it affects human beings growing in those positions. But what I'm saying is melanin has the ability to transmute chlorophyll from the sun and elements, and it pulls carbons out. What I'm saying is that being aware of what is going on is just the beginning of igniting your power and activating your potential. The things that agitate you most are the things that you were brought here to transform and change. You are an agent of power. That's why you feel what you feel. So the anger may just be the beginning of activation, but it certainly is not the ending. So you are aware of what is happening, but you are the prayer that is going to remediate the soil in our environment and transform the consciousness and bring people to inspire them as to their potential and their response ability in regards to why they're feeling what they're feeling. The feeling is not enough, but the feeling becomes the incubator by which we are able to empower ourselves, knowing that everything that we have, everything that is in our space is everything that we need. Like Naima said, oftentimes times we sit waiting for someone to do what we were called to do. I would often find, and still do, people love to tax those that are already doing with more problems. I remember being younger, and people were like, I wish Pearl was here. They saw something take place, and they wanted me to be there to change what they were a witness to. And that's when I learned very, very young that oftentimes people are called to things, but they tend to look, everybody's searching for a hero. They're searching for someone to do what it is that they've been commissioned to do. So I do not relieve people from their responsibility. I walk in the grace that is mine, meaning that I know what I have the strength. I'm not trying to be a hero. I don't need to be celebrated by people in order to be valid. Because people are always looking for someone to be exalted so that we can ultimately fail them. Because we will. Not because we fail, but because people's expectations always supersede their it supersedes their willingness to change what it is that they have a problem with. So whatever it is, whatever the environment is, if something aggravates you, start moving. It begins with maybe cleaning out that closet that you have been neglecting, or the purse, or the wallet, or the people in your life, or relationships that ultimately do not align with the things that we've called to do. Take courage and begin to remediate the soil in your own life first, so that you'll never be greater for others than you are to yourself, so that we're never ever representations, so that others can find approval, but then we're going home to deal with the mess that we have neglected. Deal with that garden first, the garden in our minds, the garden in our thoughts. Deal with the soil that we have allowed for others to litter with words and the things that we have been complicit with in terms of the fact that we have accepted messages that don't align with our purpose. Be that garden first, the first garden itself, because we'll never be able to do more for others than we first do to ourselves. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself, and that's the first garden. It's being mindful of the thoughts that constantly resist change, thoughts that constantly resist our ability to expand, thoughts that constantly negate our worth and our value, thoughts that constantly negate our purpose and power. Celebrate the things you've overcome and acknowledge that power. Acknowledge what you have done to transform your life and stand in that, not because you need for others to acknowledge, but because you will be resolute in knowing that what it is that you have been able to do to accomplish the person that you are today took work, and honor that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Honor it. Just honor it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, Pearl. Oh. Well, Naeem and Pearl, that's a wonderful way. That's just a wonderful closure for us today.
Absolutely. That was a powerful word.
Oh, my goodness.
So now give us some contact information for those who want to get involved, for those who may want you to come and speak to their community group. How do they reach you?
My name is Pearl Ramsey. Pearl is my artist name. You can find us on Facebook at the Neighborship Network. You can also email me at black, BLA, C as in Charles, K as in kite, Pearls with a Z, P as in purple, E as in Edward, A as in apple, R as in Robert, L as in Larry, Z as in zebra, World, WORLD, Black Pearls World at gmail.com. And one last thing, my mom keeps saying the community, but the part that she's missing that I just want her to acknowledge is I called it the Community Joy Garden because of my mother and because of the virtue. So I just need for that to be known. It's called the Community Joy Garden because I'm not waiting for history to write her legacy. I'm going to make sure I write it myself. Her name is Community Joy Garden.
All right.
After my mother.
Oh, that is so powerful. The community, the Community Joy Garden. That is so powerful. And give us that address again of where it's located.
9001 South Dauphine Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. 9001 South Dauphine Avenue in Chicago, Illinois.
All right. Wonderful. Well, Mama Joy, last words of wisdom before we go. Got about a minute before we wrap up.
I just want to say thank you to my daughter. She always amazes me. I've known her all of her life, but she never ceased to amaze me with the anointing that the Creator has given to her. And I want to thank her for taking time, as she was a part of an event herself today at the I Am assisting serving of food to the disabled. So I'm grateful, and again, I'm just reiterating some of the things that she said and saying that what is being done here can be done elsewhere. Come and join us, because we are striving to make what we do local, global, and it's just a word. Just start with good words, and let's be that seed of thought that will be changing the world. We can do it. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. So let us bring the hope and the love and all that we desire to our community, as we learn to love ourselves. Love your neighbor as we learn to love ourselves, and make this planet our home, and bring that heaven on earth that we all desire. HOME, heaven on Mother Earth.
Ooh, love that.
These days, our community. All right? Time to grow up, people. Let's mother this planet back to 19 seconds.
All right. There we go. HOME, heaven on Mother Earth. I love it. All right. Now, you heard it here on the Female Solution Global Radio TV show. And you've been listening to and watching Neighborship of Joy with Mama Joy. And join us every second Saturday to hear Mama Joy and the Neighborship of Joy, and learn how to bring some joy to your neighborhood. That's what you call a neighborship. I'm Neighborship, and say to all our global family listening all around the world, thank you. Watch our TV show, listen to our radio show, order our books, and be sure to get your copy of the book, The Female Solution. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussion. And to our global family listening from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, Singapore, India, Myanmar, Japan, Arigato, Korea, Kamsahamnida, Russia, Spasiba, Germany, Danke, Poland, Georgia, France, Merci, Spain, Gracias, Italy, Grazie, Egypt, Shukra, Ghana, Medasi, Nigeria, Eshe, South Africa, Niamanga, Senegal, Guinea, Kenya, Asante, Israel, Toda, Pakistan, Shukriya, Afghanistan, Tashakor, Saudi Arabia, Shukran,